Have you ever sat back and thought to yourself, I wonder what would happen if a man and a giraffe raced each other? Or who would win if a sumo wrestler and a orangutan got into an old-fashioned tug of war? Or what would happen if a man and a grizzly bear got into a hot dog eating contest? You ever wonder that? You ever think that? Well, oh boy, do I have good news for you. Recently, I have discovered quite possibly the worst but best show I think I've ever seen in my life. Over 20 years ago now, in 2003, Fox Television aired a show titled Man vs. Beast. The concept being exactly what it sounds like. They did multiple episodes of the show putting humans against animals in various challenges, and the show got canceled. People were not very happy about the concept, and animal rights groups were furious with it. But a couple years after the show got canceled, the platform that you're watching right now, YouTube, became a thing. And these clips went viral. The giant bear hot dog eating contest, 5.4 million views. Chimp versus Navy SEAL, 2.7 million views. Gymnast versus orangutan in a pull-up challenge, 1.3 million views, and a comment from Jack's Films. My first reaction when seeing these clips was just like, why? Like, why did this need to happen? And then curiosity hits, and you gotta watch it. And the amount of things going on in this show was just insane. I wanna go through every single one and run down what's really going on here.
Show of strength and stamina. Tonight, this all-American gymnast will go eyeball to eyeball against the superpower of an orangutan in a dead hang competition. All right, Sid, what should we look for tonight?
The orangutan has tremendous upper body strength and a torso that allows them to stretch their arms longer than the length of their body.
He looks so like oblivious and clueless to what's going on. Like they're trying to do it so serious, but it's just not.
In some cases, 7 feet from fingertip to fingertip. Orangutans also have long, narrow hands that are ideal for gripping vines and branches for extended periods of time.
Dude, orangutans are terrifying. If this orangutan decides that we're no longer having a good time and he wants to rip all of their faces off individually, he could.
Well, Bart, that sounds impressive.
Well, it certainly does, but man possesses something that the beast doesn't. That's heart and soul. He's been up against the best man has to offer, and he won't be intimidated by the beast. As an All-American gymnast at Stanford, Marshall is used to being center stage. And in this type of event, I think that's an incredible advantage. Believe me, I feel that Marshall will get in a zone.
Dude, how does he describe this to like his parents? He's like, hey, I want you to come to my next match. And they're like, oh, where's it at? And they're like, oh, it's in the middle of the woods. I'm going against a orangutan.
Champion gymnast Marshall Irwin has a big advantage in both height and weight. Marshall is 23 years old, while the Beast is 5 years old, or about 10 in human years.
Brother, we're not doing a tail of the tape for a man versus orangutan. Bro, they picked a small ass guy too. Look at him, he's 5'3", 122 pounds, but the orangutan's 2'11" and 55 pounds.
Both man and beast are making their entrances.
He's being assisted by John McCready, who was a member of the U.S. Olympic team in 1996 in the Atlanta Games.
That orangutan looks ready to hang.
Yeah, the orangutan's taking this dead serious right now.
Dude, shut up, bro. No, he's not. He has no idea what's going on. He's not taking it serious.
All right, gentlemen, lift up the competitors. There you go. All right, and 3, 2, 1. The battle of the bar is on.
Bam Bam's very serious right now. You can see that he's looking, swinging back and forth, taunting the gymnast.
Why do they keep trying to emphasize? They keep being like, hey guys, the orangutan is taking it very seriously.
The orangutan doesn't seem like he's stressing at all. He seems very relaxed. He's eating, he's scratching. No problem. Bam Bam isn't even flinching.
No, that's a solid grip. Looks like he could go all day. So this is a completely different type of test for Marshall. Uh-oh.
We're coming up at 2 minutes and the orangutan is just going
Actually
for it.
swinging back and forth. Now this takes some guts.
Shit.
Now I don't know if Marshall is trying to get the orangutan to lose his grip.
I think Bam Bam's actually trying to get Marshall to lose his focus, and here he's kind of taunting him with some of his acrobatics, and I think if Marshall doesn't stay focused, the orangutan will absolutely win this event.
Marshall has got to be feeling this part.
He said it's very important to shake it out.
Bro, if anything, this is just making humans look so weak, bro. The orangutan is just chilling, and this dude is stressing, bro.
See, Bam Bam is spraying a leak right now, and that could be a small problem.
Now he's obviously, Bam Bam has decided to lose a little bit of water weight, but that could be just to distract Marshall, and it has, because Marshall's smiling. And you know how that is an illegal move. He's got one hand still on the bar. It's over. It is over.
Boo! 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 So in a hard-fought battle, came down to the illegal move from the orangutan peeing. This is how the Olympian professional gymnast guy beats the monkey, because he peed.
Very strong, obviously, on the rings and doing the iron cross.
Oh, down! He is down.
Oh, we fall! Monkey won that. I don't care. Monkey won that. Monkey won that.
Tom, tough loss tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about the strategies and where they broke off?
Well, I just gave him a little peppermint candy just to keep him occupied and give him something else to think about besides touching the sides, but my strategy broke down and it didn't work. He touched the sides anyway.
I wish they would just acknowledge like how ridiculous this show is. They're doing post-fight interviews. They did a tale of the tape. They're actually trying to make like UFC for humans against animals. That's just not gonna work, bro. I don't care what the official score was. I'm saying it's Beast 1, Man 0. Okay, I'm giving the monkey that W. I think that's where they should have realized that the concept was a little ridiculous. Like, you're not gonna get an animal to like compete in a challenge and be like cohesive with it. The monkey just started peeing everywhere. It was a whole thing. But in this next one, they decided to have a guy race a giraffe.
Okay, here they go. And Sean Crawford is just pulling right out ahead of the giraffe. There's a huge distance between, and now the giraffe looks like it's having some sort of problem. And Sean Crawford is racing ahead for an easy win.
Did the guy just get injured? Did the giraffe just get injured?
Crawford living up to his reputation and his Olympic potential.
His Olympic potential, bro. It's a giraffe!
Oh, and how tough was it running that race?
It wasn't tough at all. I just focused on my start and got out and just kept my stride going so I can get to the finish line.
Well, Sean, your time was 13 seconds. How do you feel about that?
I feel that's kind of slow, but it's good because I'm conserving myself.
Okay, you ready to run your next race?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
Why were there no press conferences for these events? That's what I want to know. I want to see that guy and the giraffe in a press conference.
Now this is a race. There you go. And the zebra is in the lead. There looks like there's no way that Sean can catch this zebra. Sean is putting up a valiant fight right.
Oh my God, the zebra just dusted him. Oh my Lord.
Took down the cheetah man.
Sean, looks like you're saying there was a controversy at the start. Let's take a look at it and see what happened.
Look, I mean, Zippity jumped. I don't know why the starter didn't call it back. I mean, he was out before I even lifted my hands, so I had to play catch up throughout the whole race.
Dude, shut up, bro. You're an Olympian.
I lifted my hands, so I had to play catch up throughout the whole race, and like, he's in his full stride. I mean, there was no...
They left at like the same time. What are you talking about? He's just making excuses to make excuses. If the zebra actually left early, fair. Bro, they left at the same time. Bro, I don't know why I'm so locked into this, but I am, bro. The zebra and him left at the exact same time. You can see for a split second, he was ahead of the zebra. He wasn't playing catch up. He was just slower than the zebra.
Well, that's okay. That's where we're going. We'll go back to you, Steve, and see if a rematch is in hand.
Carl, I've just received word the official starter has declared a false start. Sean Crawford has a great start, and Sean Crawford is out in front, but oh, here comes the zebra, and the zebra's just pulling ahead now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths ahead at least. Oh, and a little buck there at the end to say in your face.
Dude, he just got dusted 2 times in a row by a zebra.
Well, Sean, you wanted a rematch. You got it. How did it go?
I got my tail kicked again by Zippity. It was fair and square this time. What can I say? I got beat by a zebra.
This next one is a little bit different, okay? The first 2 ones, they were athletes, but they were just kind of like regular guys, right? This time, they got a sumo wrestler and a monkey, and they're doing tug of war.
Champion sumo wrestler Kito Nonani is 32 years old. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs in at a whopping 363 pounds.
This dude is a beast. Oh my God. 5'10", 363 pounds, bro. This is the beast.
Opponent is a female Bornean orangutan. She's 13 years old, which is about 21 in human years. She stands at 4 feet tall and weighs in at 180 pounds.
People don't understand how dangerous of an animal a orangutan is, bro. You do not want to mess with a orangutan. Their grip is like, bro, they will tear your face off. Like, tear your face off. Go look up like the most like horrific things orangutans have ever done to humans. You'll be horrified.
There they go, there they go. And the sumo wrestler is down. He's trying to pull her in. Even with 363 pounds, he may as well be pulling a brick wall. Here she goes. Now she's getting mad. Now she's getting mad. There she goes.
First of all, what is that tug of war technique, bro? Who goes on the floor and pulls it like that? And this one's a little messed up, bro. Because listen, The monkey doesn't know what tug of war is. He's just like pulling a rope, right? And if he loses, he's gonna fall into this like, is that like a mud water or something like that?
There you go. Look at that. The strength.
Pull him in.
She's lounging as she pulls him again. There she goes. She's taking the slack out of the mouth. She's pulling hard. Pulling hard. Just the tension right now. She doesn't have to put all his weight and strength, but she's just pulling hard. There she goes. It's in.
Let's go. Let's go, orangutan. That is the outcome that I wanted.
Come on. What a finish. Let's take another look.
Nothing is stronger than anything I've ever competed against. She wore me out.
So far, the beasts have won like all of them. Even in the pull-up one, even though the orangutan started like peeing everywhere, but the orangutan stayed on longer. The guy beat a giraffe in a race, but are giraffes even that fast? And the zebra dusted him. And now the orangutan just beat a sumo wrestler. The beasts are destroying humans, bro. Humans are weak. What the fuck? Okay, this is where things get interesting. This is the most popular one from this whole show, the one with 5.4 million views. A hot dog eating contest versus a giant bear. Bro, no bun, just straight dogs?
And now introducing to my right.
Not Bruce Buffer! That is not Bruce Buffer in Man vs. Beast! Are you fucking kidding me?
Sends from Kodiak Island, Alaska. Fully erect, this beast stands over 8 feet tall and weighs in tonight at 1,089 pounds. He possesses the ultimate appetite for destruction. Meet the beast, the Alaskan Cruncher.
Now again, the contest begins as soon as the bear eats the first hot dog. And it is underway.
There we go.
Here we go. And there's Kobayashi using his technique. He breaks them in half and he puts as many as he can as well. Well, the bear is going for it as well. Look at that, Mike.
No hands for the bear.
Kobayashi. Look at him staring at the bear. Look at Kobayashi watching his opponent now.
Bro, if he wins this though, he can say that he eats more than a giant bear. That's kind of a flex.
When the bear came out, I saw a flash of fear for a second in Kobayashi's eyes because he's never faced a competition like this. It's unbelievable.
He said, I saw a little bit of fear in his eyes. He's never seen a competitor like this. Nobody has. Nobody's competed against a grizzly bear in anything.
2 minutes into the competition, Kobayashi is watching that bear like a hawk. That bear is definitely going through the hot dogs, Michael. He's making a strong lead. I can't count
a dent in that dish.
Yes, he is, and I cannot count them from the angle that I'm at right now, but I would say he is in the lead. It looks like we're going to have a winner very shortly.
He's down to the last one.
Kobayashi must know that's it.
This is going to be
And that is it. We have a winner.
It's
the bear,
over.
the beast, has.
And the bear that weighs over 1,000 pounds out-eats the 150-pound guy. Who would have thought? I don't know what their intentions with creating this show was, but I can't imagine it was to show how much more powerful animals are in most things than humans. Dude, does a human win any of these?
The bear got Kobayashi.
So far, the show is pretty messed up, right? The concept of pinning animals that have no idea what's going on against humans in like challenges is pretty insane. And I've got to preface, this next one is messed up on so many levels. They decided to put 4 little people against a camel in a race. This one I'm not condoning at all. This is just bad. This one is just bad. But this is an actual thing that was aired on television.
Now you're looking at Team Man getting ready. They're tying their shoes, final stretches. Their sweats are off. They're just about to get into position.
Bro, who comes up with these ideas, bro? Like somebody actually had to come up with the idea that they were like, hey, we're gonna get 4 little people and they're gonna run a relay race against a camel.
Handlers are bringing the beast down to the starting line right now. Team Man is getting one final look at the competition, and you can see the dramatic difference in size among the competitors. Look at this as he's getting very excited now. He knows he is getting close to the starting line and he wants this thing to go. Look at him, he's starting to buck. Remember, this is a very large beast. What must Team Man be thinking as they are getting into position for the race? Freaking out. The Camel is freaking out. He is literally pulling and dragging his trainer across the track. Look at that. This is not good for Team Man. They are watching this as we are.
Imagine showing this to our ancestors, like just this clip.
They have agreed to go and are in position. Daniel Artran is ready. He's in the blocks. Now remember, the Beast is a notoriously slow starter. This should play into the hands of Team Man, whose strategy is to get out fast, get the lead, and keep it.
My brain is fried. I should not be this locked into this race, but I am.
We have a clean start, and Team Man is off fast. Okay, as predicted, the Beast is making a slow, unsteady start out of the gate. And Daniel Artran has gotten Team Man onto the lead that they wanted.
Why is the Camel so slow? It's not even running.
Okay, the first handoff is clean, and the Beast is still on. No, wait, there he goes, and the Beast is now starting to...
Oh, he's pissed now.
Team Man is running there at a good, clean pace. But all of a sudden, look at the energy now. Now the Camel is really kicking it into high gear and closing the gap. And there is the next baton pass. It is clean, but the Camel is clearly catching up. He is now, in fact, passing Mike Murga and is in front of him by at least 4 or 5 yards. He started slowly, but now he is moving quickly, and the next baton pass will be critical. Mike Murga handing it off to Frank Gibb. Oh, that is a bad pass. That's a bad pass. But Frank Gibb is just turning it on.
What the? Jesus, he's fast.
Buddy's race. We're down to the finish line, and oh!
No! Did he make it? Oh my god, I'm actually rooting for the little person in this. Oh my god, he actually just cooked, bro. He went crazy.
What a race. As an Olympic competition, the judges are going to be looking for whose chest crossed the finish line first. That will determine the winner. That was absolutely incredible. Frank Gibb has got to be proud of his performance.
Bro, his legs don't even look real when he runs, bro.
And I had just a little trouble giving it to Frankie, and then boom, there he goes.
Frankie, that was a bad handoff, but it looked like you really made up a lot at the end.
Yeah, I just had that straight in front of me, basically.
A photo finish. A photo finish.
Dan, the official result is in. The Beast crossed the finish line just 0.2 of a second before Team Man.
In the last Man versus Beast, you lost by just inches. Today, just by a nose. How about one more cheer to take us out of here?
All right, here we go, guys.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
Man, that was good. I'm sorry. Like they said, this was the last Man vs. Beast they ever made. And I think you can see why. Was the show entertaining? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Morally, was the show good? No, it wasn't. So I think the show definitely deserved to get canceled, but for what it was at the time, I feel like it's worthy of at least talking about it a little bit. I feel like somebody was eventually gonna do this. You know what I mean? And they definitely did it at like the last time they could have. If they tried to do this today, it'd be gone in 2 seconds. They'd be canceled. It'd be done. So the fact that they were able to actually pull this off is a little impressive, and I don't think any animals were actually hurt in it. And the animals literally won every time, so it kind of just makes them look even cooler. Let me know what you guys think. Should they bring this show back? What did you guys think? Were you entertained by this show? I was a tad bit entertained. I was pretty entertained, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all. And with that being said, I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next one.